here today with Beata Aleksandrowicz, who I have to say I think is the best face massage therapist that I've ever found. And I just wanted to ask her a few questions. So Beata, how did you even get into face massage in the first place?
This is a good question, because when I started we offered massages in Pure Massage and the face was very much neglected. Even if I did my first training as a therapist, the face was really like 5 minutes. So I said I need to explore that and see what is possible, and we're talking about 20 years ago. So as a result of that, we decided to add face massage as a proper 60 minutes treatment. And then I also started to explore deeper what really face is.
Yes.
On the emotional level, physical level, what is anti-aging really of the face.
Yes, because I've literally just had a face massage with Beata, and it's really fascinating because you're lying there with your eyes closed, obviously, and she'll be touching a part of your face, and suddenly your breath just leaves your body, or your body twitches, or something happens. And I presume that that's an emotion that's stuck in that cell.
Yes, yes. So what I learned, that this whole anti-aging idea, how to keep face young, that in order to do that in a natural way, because there are obviously two choices, you can go in the more invasive way, or you can keep it as natural as possible. The release of the tension is fundamental, because this is partly what caused that the face doesn't look fresh and youthful. It's a tension.
So do you think if something traumatic happens to somebody, they hold it in the lines in their faces?
Yes,
and
it's a memory. It's a memory of
So
that.
you're releasing cellular memory?
Yes, so basically I release that cellular memory, and just doing that already bring the light to the face.
Yeah.
And obviously on the top of that I use lymphatic drainage, I use working on the fascia of the face, I do energy work, I work literally on the muscles as well, I improve the flexibility and elasticity of the skin. So of course you have that superficial work as well, but what I found, it's really the core of the change is to release that tension, whatever is caused. Whatever caused that tension. It can be even pollution, it can be the diet, it can be lack of water, and the much deeper issue and emotional traumas, experiences, tears and laughters and breakdowns and breakthroughs, everything what we going through life. It's really stored in the body, but especially in the face.
Which is really interesting, because you have a lot of energy work that releases the tension in your body, but very few people do their face. And the other thing that Beata does that's really fascinating is she works on the inside of your mouth. So she puts on her gloves and goes inside and releases the same tension internally, which presumably then relaxes the muscles here and all those very deep lines.
Yes, and it is important to do that way, because muscles in the face are connected to each other. Normally muscle is connected to the bone, but in face it's like a web of the muscles, and they work together. So when you work inside the mouth on them, you have a much better access to them, and it's more effective.
So Beata, ideally, how many sessions does one need to have?
Yes, so if we're talking about face therapy, because I offer face massage and face therapy, if we're talking about face therapy, which is your main treatment when you're coming to you, this is therapy, which means it requires the course of the treatments. It's not invasive treatment. You work very naturally, therefore you need to come back over a certain period of time and then just maintain that.
Yes.
The basic is 6 treatments.
6 treatments. And what exactly is the difference between face massage and face therapy?
Face therapy is the therapy, which means it's a progressive work on the different layers of the face. Each time I work on a different part of the face with face therapy, so we really kind of restructuring the whole face. With face massage is more one-off.
Waking up the cells, and it's actually massage for the face.
It's a really massage of the face, invigorating, relaxing. It's very good before big evening. But doesn't require that regularity which face therapy. But face therapy has that deep structural result. Okay. And also what I think it's important to add that with face therapy I don't use any product.
Yes, that's
so
true.
If people have any kind of allergies, they can come and have that because it's just basically my hands.
Lovely. And one last question. I was reading a book last week about face stuff, and the lady who wrote the book, and I can't remember what her name is, said that she never uses oil on her face because if you put oil on your skin, it stops the skin from creating its own oil, so it ages you more. So she said always use cream. Do you have any opinion on that?
You know, every magazine will offer you the different opinion. Every face is different. You have different experience with that. If you use, I would agree in a sense that if you use massage at home, oil at home, and you use too much of that oil, and this oil is not really distributed properly into the skin, it will clog the skin for sure.
Yeah, okay.
But if you do that within the treatment, for example, I use very little oil.
Yeah.
It's just only to avoid any stretches of the skin. Then it penetrates skin very deeply.
Okay, so just little is
better. Little is better.
Thank you very much. Well, as you can see, we're both 235 years old, but we're looking good.